So this wasn't the video that I was supposed to drop today. I actually have another video that I'm probably gonna drop within the next couple of days now. I've been feeling very inspired recently. The only way how I can really articulate it for myself really is just to talk about it. So over the last couple of days, I spent a lot of my spare time watching various interviews of various actors, various award speeches and whatnot, right? And just now, actually, before I went to shower, I watched Owen Cooper win his supporting role for Adolescence. And he said something in there that, it spoke to me. And it's the, don't worry about feeling embarrassed and all of this stuff, right? Luckily for me, and I know this is not for everyone, but I'm I love the art of grinding. I love the beginning stages of anything. That's why I love this YouTube channel. I love my TikTok. These are by no well and away the end goal. And again, for another cliche to be chucked in here, for me, there's no such thing as an end goal. That everything's a journey. But I just feel like talking about film, talking about the things I enjoy, genuinely has changed my life in a very special way. Once you hide away from the things that you're truly passionate about, I feel like your life can get very dim and very monotonous. About a year ago, I left a job, and for about 6 months or so, I was unemployed. And I wasn't applying for any jobs. I was just unemployed. Throughout that time, there was a feeling of emptiness and a feeling of wanting to fill that emptiness. And for me, my outlet since I was a little kid is being creative. I grew up drawing. I love to draw. So for about a couple of months, every day I would force myself to draw something. Let's just have a look. I've got a few of them here. So I love to draw animals, right? So we've got a couple stuff here. Uh, and it goes on. So I spent a lot of my days drawing and kind of just reconnecting with the me that I used to be. And now this is a segue into the Owen Cooper speech where even though he's younger than me, I feel quite inspired by him because he took a chance at himself. He believed in what he wanted to do. And growing up, I feel like I didn't do that. There was a lot of stuff that I wish I did do. I wish I took art more seriously. I wish I took English more seriously. I wish I did media growing up. But these are all wishes that, in retrospect, I can think about and talk about and ponder over. But that's not the life I lived. The life I lived is the life I live now, where these things weren't a priority in my life. Creativity was never a priority in my life. But pushing creativity to the forefront of my mind now, where every day I have to make a TikTok video. I have to analyze a film that I watch, or I make YouTube videos. I read now. My goodness. The ability for your brain to actually be used for creative purposes, I think is one of the best things you can do. And leading on from that, talking about it, immersing yourself in it. I've always loved film, but now the fact that I immerse myself in it every single day, some may question whether that burns you out or something, but I think it's very important to have a boundary with the things that you enjoy because you don't want to get burnt out of stuff like that. But I'm at a really I'm at a sweet spot now where, for example, I was on a journey to watch 1,000 films, and I was like, I'm not gonna rewatch any films until I reach that 1,000. That made me burn out. because I was forced to constantly look for new films. It was a lot of pressure for myself. But once you go back to the things you enjoy, like the movies I love growing up, the movies I recently watched that I love, you get a newfound appreciation for whatever it is. And I just think it's so magical. I think immersing yourself in the things that you love, I think will change your life. And I'm not saying that monetarily. Obviously, there are goals that I want from me becoming, from me talking about movies online. Like, I have goals, but I'm talking about the now. And the now that I have, the rewards I'm getting from just talking about the things I enjoy is genuinely life changing. It's so life changing. It forces you to be creative, forces you to be creative. Whether you're a baker or you a cook, is music your thing? One of my closest friends, he runs a hip hop page or rap page. Why did I say hip hop? Runs a rap page, and every time I talk to him and I hear him talk about this page, like he is so, like, it's so passionate, like passion. Surround yourself with passion. Surround yourself with drive. Um, my brother, he loves to make music. He is so great. He's so great. And just hearing him through the walls when he's making it, like, I hear that passion. I hear that creativity. I see it. I love talking about film. I love immersing myself in this world. And people have said to me that they appreciate the passion I bring. So I'm just here to really kind of ask you guys and kind of just push you guys over to the side of follow your passions. Don't think that your passion is going to be, make you this amount or put you in these positions. Whether it is drawing, whether it is reading, whether it is baking, whether it is making music, do it, talk about it, and I promise you your life will change. A very unstructured video here today, extremely unstructured, but I just felt very, I felt like I had to talk about it today. In the grand scheme of things, I'm a nobody, but to myself, I'm someone who's very special. And everything I've gone through in the life that I've lived has brought me to this stage. And I can hand on my heart say that this is the happiest, calmest, most creative I've ever been in my life. And I can really attribute that to immersing myself in creation, in creativity, in art. Life really is good when you immerse yourself with the things that you truly love. Thank you for listening. New video up soon, but I hope this moved you in some way.